it is? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Suave back in here with another video, and we trying to work on our profanity, you know, because I got strike trying to promote my videos. They said, boy, you do too much cussing, man. You be doing too much cussing. So today we gonna be reacting to 15-year-old killer thinks he can outsmart the detective. First of all, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. It's sad to see these young kids every day getting prosecuted and tried as an adult, bro. It's like they don't care about y'all. So why, like, I don't know. Just it ain't never been that serious, bro. What happened to hitting? What happened to fighting? Y'all don't fight no more. But yeah, here we go. Let's get into this video. Ah, my lame ass.
You're in the house where the car's at first. Wait, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep all day. I did not know that was there. What do you think that everyone else is? You're here, okay? You're a part of very serious crimes. You have to be honest about all of it.
My partner talked to your mom, and I believe she's raised you to be an honest person, take responsibility for your actions. I don't think things went the way you thought they were going to go. But now is the time to be honest and to get started.
349, we're any more crews. I'm pretty sure this guy's the driver's shot. Yeah, dude, he's done.
So that's when I said I killed somebody?
You were part of this murder scheme.
Well, this isn't going to juvenile court, buddy. This is an aggravated murder. So that's when I said me.
When Dayton police received reports of a carjacking at 1 a.m. on January 26, 2022,
Ohio,
it seemed like a usual case. However, when gunshots rang out in the same part of the city just an hour later, officers quickly realized they were dealing with something far more gruesome. Rushing to the second crime scene, they discovered that the victim, 35-year-old Brandon Cooper, had been brutally executed in an assassination-style murder. With no suspects in sight, investigators tracked the stolen vehicle from the first crime scene to a house in southern Dayton View. Believing the two crimes were connected, officers arrested 4 teenagers, including 15-year-old DeTravon Mitchell and 15-year-old Tylen Peaks, who were brought to the Dayton Police Department for further questioning.
Tell me how you came into contact with you, Mr. Peaks.
I woke up and I just seen SWAT team. Because my friend woke me up, he said, brother, SWAT team was outside. I said, why? He said, we don't know, bro, we gotta go outside. So that's when me and my friends went outside. I just get up here.
Okay, well, let's back way up then, because obviously the day that you start with the SWAT team. What happened way before you woke up to the SWAT team?
I was chilling.
Where were you chilling at?
322 a.m.
Who were you there to chill with?
he's dropping addresses.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I just had pulled up and then that's when I got sleepy, so I went to sleep.
Detectives are faced with 2 crime scenes. The first, a carjacking on St. Agnes Road at around 1 a.m. The second, the murder of Brandon Cooper, took place just minutes away on Fergus Avenue. But strangely, it happened almost an hour later. While detectives know that the teenagers have to be involved in the carjacking, since the stolen vehicle was found in their garage, they were now trying to determine whether they also played a role in Cooper's murder.
I'll be frank with you. I know you didn't go to sleep. That's not what happened.
Yeah, I was about to say, who goes to their friend house and goes straight to sleep? Like, that don't even make sense, young nigga. You went to your friend house to go to sleep.
That's because we were honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you, so I prefer that you don't lie to me. When we ask you questions about what happened, know that we already know what happened. I'm seeing if you're going to be honest with me, and you haven't been so far. And we're right at the beginning, so that's kind of silly, right? So we know that you and Ron and Trey and Ray caught a lift earlier today.
So I'm at the roof, I caught no lift. I was at the house, I went to sleep. I ain't catch no lift. I don't even got lift money to catch a lift.
The plan's never to pay for it. The plan was to steal a car that's in the garage at the house where you were laying your head. Or where you say you were laying your head. How old are you? 15. Okay. You wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to sit in that chair. And you wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to catch adult charges. for this kind of thing, okay?
You guys gonna charge me for it, y'all?
We're gonna charge you for 2 counts of aggravated robbery and a count of aggravated murder. This isn't the first lift you guys have done. You've probably done 10 of them, okay? You're gonna go get locked up this morning for 2 counts of aggravated robbery. You took 2 cars this morning. And the second one resulted.
What proof do y'all got?
Bro, we just seen the lift codes.
First,
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep all day. I did not know that was there.
what do you think that everyone else is? What do you think everyone else has been in here and said, sitting in that chair right there?
I don't know what they said. I don't know.
You're right. You don't know what they said, but we know what they said.
Unfortunately for Tylen Peaks, detectives had already spoken with the 3 other suspects, including DeTravon Mitchell, who had opened up to them much more easily just 4 hours earlier.
So tell me what happened tonight. How did you guys all get together?
They called me.
Say again.
They called me and asked me to come on.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you can't do the crime, don't do the time. Oh, what the fuck? If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. But if you was to do the crime, the best way to get away with that is to just do it by yourself, bro. That way can't nobody tell on you. If you go in a group of 4 to commit a murder, commit a crime, 2 of them people gonna start telling. You feel me? Like 2 of them gonna start telling. Like,
We're gonna go hit a lick. What was the plan?
Find some girls.
All right. So did you find any girls? Okay. They just didn't want to hang out. Okay. So at some point you all leave, right? And you go get an Uber. Is that fair? Were you gonna go somewhere? Good. What was the plan? Just take your car? Okay. And you're telling the truth, man, and I appreciate that, okay? That's all we want. When they got there, was it a man or woman that came? Okay? You remember what kind of car it was? Is it the car that's in your garage? Probably, or yes? Okay. It's a Subaru. And it was you, Ray, Ty, and Ron. Fair? Okay. Was the plan to always to rob her? Or did somebody say something while you were driving, or how did it happen?
Just happened in hindsight.
On the night of January 26, 2022, Tylen, DeTravon, and their friends Ray and Ron had booked a Lyft ride with the intent of stealing the vehicle. Though each suspect had a different story, detectives determined that the ride was booked using DeTravon Mitchell's phone at 12:30 a.m., with the armed carjacking taking place shortly after, at around 1 a.m.
yeah, y'all gotta be careful when y'all doing these ride sharing apps. Even DoorDash. I used to say, like, I hated using, when I ain't had no car, but I used to hate using DoorDash because, like, I don't trust that they ain't eating my food, drinking my drinks. You know what I'm saying? So if you're doing these car sharing apps, you don't know who you picking up. You know what I mean? You never know who you're picking up. And then they in the back seat. You feel what I'm saying? They could be doing anything behind you. You know, I never did no ride sharing. I think I did DoorDash a couple times. I ain't like it. But, you know, like, I never let no random person in my car. Like, and then you sitting behind me in the back of my seat. Like, no, I can't trust that. So just anybody doing Uber, any Ubers out there, for first of all, like, we salute y'all. Like, y'all come in clutch. But just keep an account, like, you don't know who getting in your car. You don't know what, you know what I'm saying, what they got. Just be safe out here.
2. What kind of guns?
I don't know. There was possibly one or something, man.
Who had that one? Okay. Who had that gun?
Whatever. Whatever's passing, come around.
Okay. Do you know who started with it?
And both had.
Who's both? Ty and Ray. So Ty and Ray were kind of passing the other gun around? Okay. Is it safe to say Ty had the other gun?
Possibly.
Eventually, detectives also broke Tylen Peaks, who admitted to playing a key role in the carjacking.
We ride, Ray, and church. But I don't know. I just know about the first one. We booked
So tell us what happened.
We booked it with, and then we just told her to get out the car. And that's when she got out the car, she started yelling and stopped. That's when we parked the car back in the garage. That's the only
You can't do this, Tylen. This doesn't work, man. Who got in the driver's seat? Who drove the car? Okay.
While detectives now had enough evidence to believe that DeTravon and Tylen were primarily responsible for the first carjacking, they still faced a much bigger challenge, solving the second crime, as they had a murder victim on their hands. This task, however, would prove itself to be much more difficult than anticipated.
Do you feel bad about what happened? I just told you, ag robbery, ag murder. You know exactly what
Who did I murder?
His name is Brandon.
I don't know who Brandon is.
You don't have to know somebody to kill somebody, believe it or not.
So you're trying to say I killed somebody?
You were part of this murder scheme.
Look at all these pages. You're not number one, bro. Okay?
You can't read them
No, I'm
out?
not gonna read anything. I don't tell you what I know. You tell me what you did. And that's how this works. I would bet every penny I've ever made in my life that DeTravon, Ty, Ray, and Ron went back out to hit another lick, because that one was fun and that one worked. And then the second one went sideways. Okay? So that's where we're at. You're here, you did grown up stuff, and that's where we're at.
And another thing too, like, if you getting held up at gunpoint, man, it ain't worth it. Give it up. Whatever they want, give it up. Insurance don't cover that. Don't be reaching, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you got it on you, give it up to their back, turn, then pull out the Smithy and, you feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? But in the point, like, just give it up, be a bitch, give it up. You know what I'm saying? Insurance gonna handle that. Like, don't try to be no hero, man.
We got us a car. Let's go get another.
This ain't GTA. You don't get another. You don't respawn.
Okay, so tell me about that. What was the goal? Get another car? Get some money, okay? Same 4 people? Okay. Everybody sit in the back, everybody sit in the front. Okay. Who all has guns in the car this time?
Same people.
Huh?
Same people.
You and Ty? Or you and Ty and Ray?
I get what's good. One of them.
Huh?
Yeah, one of them.
Which one? Because that's important, you know what I mean? Who'd you give the gun to?
Turn red. The only 2 that had sticks.
So Ty and Ray both had guns? One of them had yours. Okay? Who said what?
We did the same thing the last time.
Just 4 guns on it? So they pull guns on it, right? Somebody say, give me the car, get out.
Get out the car.
Get out the car. What does he do?
He sit there.
He didn't get out? Okay. What happened next?
Got out the car.
All 4 of you got out the car?
Get out the car.
But they're still,
They still in the back.
Ty and Ray are still in the back seat. Okay? And they're the guys with guns. Okay? And they're still in the back seat when he takes off.
Man, you gotta think. 4 YNs in the car. The driver had already be, I thought they just ran up on a random person. He was a Lyft driver. The driver had already be thinking some crazy shit. See, that's what I'm saying? Like, people be like, man, y'all racist, y'all. Sometimes you gotta stereotype niggas, bro. Sometimes, like, I hate to be the one to say that. But sometimes you gotta stereotype these niggas, bro. 4 young niggas in the car is never good news, bro. It's never good news. Would you rather pick up 4 young niggas or 4 white people? Like, it's not racist, it's the truth. Like, it be our own people, bro. It be our own people. You can't tell me that the driver went thinking, man, this some fuck shit finna happen. Even if they weren't finna do nothing to him, he knew 4 young niggas was going to do some bullshit. He was just hoping that he didn't get caught up in the mix of it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. With these ride sharing apps, you gotta be careful who you let in your car. Don't be scared to say no. Y'all say no to a fat bitch trying to get in your car. With that big bitch trying to get in one of them little small ass cars. Man, don't be scared to say no to these young niggas neither. Cause I'm guaranteed what they was planning on doing, they would have did it right then if you'd have said no. And then you'd have had no time to pull off because they not in your car yet. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
How many gunshots you hear?
2.
There's one single video that's responsible for leading over 2,000 Christian men to permanently quitting.
According to DeTravon, Tylen and Ray both stayed inside the car when 2 shots were fired, killing Lyft driver Brandon Cooper. Before the fatal shots, he claimed that he and Ron had already stepped out of the vehicle. Interestingly, Tylen told a nearly identical story, with one key difference. He insisted that he and Ron were the only ones who got out of the car, not DeTravon. Both these stories, however, would soon turn out to be impossible.
I think there's a little bit of mistruth that you're telling me about this second event, okay? And I know what you did, right? And I get it. You put your pole on somebody else and don't put yourself in committing this second offense, which you did. Right? No, come on, man. You've been telling me the truth so far, but I think this is the part where it gets a little hairy, because this puts you involved in this man being shot.
And real would you just keep running?
Do it.
Shot 3 times.
Huh?
Shot 3 times.
Who shot 3 times? You shot 3 times?
No. Right. Tyler and Ron, get out.
Ty and Ron, get out.
Me and Ray stay in the car.
Who has your gun?
Ray.
And then who's got the other gun? Ty has the other gun.
Went to his door and tried to pull me out the car.
Ty tried to pull him out the door.
He spread it off. And then Ray shot him twice.
Let's do this. Okay, so stand up. I'm the driver, right? Over here. I'm the driver, and he's trying to pull him out, right? And he went in, and so Ty's trying to pull him out.
The door was locked.
So Ty can't get in the door. So where is Ray when Ray shoots him?
Ray right here.
Outside of the car. So I'm facing this way, right? So how does Ray shoot him?
He had a gun, so he went this.
Okay?
Yeah, he shot him twice.
Where did he hit him? Point on my body.
He was right there somewhere.
Okay? So he shot him from inside the car, but hit him in the upper back. Okay? And you were right there.
There's no other bullet holes anywhere in the exterior of the car.
So
There's no bullet holes in the interior. He's got 2 in the back.
2 in his back.
Yeah.
Not through the seat or anything.
No, his story's bullshit. Because the car was stopped right at the curb, right at the intersection.
Okay.
A shot couldn't have been fired after he started to pull away from inside the car, because they were already stopped at the intersection. That's right where the casings are.
Both DeTravon and Tylen had purposefully withheld a crucial detail.
What's going on, y'all?
When officers arrived on Ferguson Avenue at 2:08 a.m, they pronounced 35-year-old Brandon Cooper dead at the scene. 2 bullet casings were found inside the car, supporting DeTravon's claims that Cooper had been shot from inside the vehicle. However, what didn't add up was the discovery of 2 additional bullet casings outside on the road.
Then shoot this man. We're here, man. Look at me. We're here, okay? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's unfortunate. It sucks. It was a terrible decision. But if you shot this man, just tell me you shot this man, man. And so we don't keep doing all this. Okay, I'm going to keep making notes and writing stuff that's going to walk us in circles, and it's all lies, man. It's all just nonsense.
All right, I did.
Huh? You did it. Where did you shoot him from?
Twice inside the car, once outside.
Twice inside the car, once outside the car. Were there any bullets left in your car, in your gun? Just the way you talked to me, just the way you showed me?
So is that considered snitching? Because he was trying to put the blame on somebody else, saying that, oh, Ray shot the gun and Ray shot him twice, and the whole time you the one that did it. You know what I'm saying? So is that snitching? I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of confused on. I don't know if that's snitching or what. It's fucked up because you trying to throw it on somebody else. All 4 of y'all going down, but
Were you on the driver's side by the door or in the middle? In the middle. Twice inside the car. And then you shot like at the car. Or
Yeah.
did you hit him, do you think?
Surprisingly, DeTravon eventually confessed, claiming that he alone was responsible for Brandon Cooper's murder. Although the accounts of what actually transpired on January 26, 2022 varied among the 4 suspects, detectives had an explanation for the key moments. It all began around 12:30 a.m. when a Lyft ride was booked using DeTravon Mitchell's phone. Approximately 25 minutes later, as the driver reached a stop sign on St. Agnes Road, DeTravon and Tylen, who were both armed, pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot. They robbed the victim, taking her belongings before Tylen took control of the vehicle and drove it to Anna Street, where they parked it inside a garage. At around 1:40 a.m., just like the first incident, a second Lyft ride was booked, again starting on Oak Ridge Drive. This time, however, it ended on Ferguson Avenue at 1:51 a.m., just one street away from the first crime scene. Once again, DeTravon and Tylen played key roles in the robbery. Inside the car, they both pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot with the apparent intention of robbing the victim. When he did not comply, DeTravon fired 2 shots into his back, fatally wounding him, before firing a 3rd round at the vehicle as all 4 teenagers fled. The second bullet casing found outside on the ground came from Tylen's firearm, as he also fired at the vehicle while escaping. 9 minutes after the murder, at 2 a.m, surveillance cameras captured the group running back toward Anna Street.
Go to the parking lot, and then you see the police. So we start running.
You see police where?
Going down the street.
Like towards where you just came from? Like where you shot the guy?
Around an hour later, a SWAT team raided the building after tracking the stolen vehicle from the first crime scene to the house where the teenagers had been staying. They were then arrested and taken to Dayton PD for questioning.
Do you feel bad about what happened?
Yeah, I didn't know he got murdered.
What did you think happened when he crashed?
He got out.
Did you see him get out?
Told you I ran. I just ran.
Why is everyone spiraling over YouTube banning ad blockers? Like, chill guys, just use Pi. It's a free Chrome extension and
New here at 5, 2 17-year-olds are headed to prison for murdering a Lyft driver. And in court today, the driver's mother had words for those teens. News Center 7's Mike Campbell joins us live. Mike, lots of emotion at the Montgomery County Courthouse today.
Absolutely, James. DeTravon Mitchell and Tylen Peaks were only 15 years old when Brandon Cooper was lured to a robbery attempt and then shot to death in 2022.
During the trial, both Tylen Peaks and DeTravon Mitchell were tried as adults due to the severity of their charges. Initially, Tylen pleaded not guilty, but as overwhelming evidence of his involvement surfaced,
He got
later
cooked.
changed his plea to guilty.
Okay, he's gonna get
Similar
cooked.
to DeTravon Mitchell, Tylen was convicted on multiple charges, including murder, aggravated robbery, felonious assault, grand theft of a...
Look at that lawyer. His lawyer like, I can't do nothing for you but show up. That's all. What happened to the other 2 though? They keep talking about 4, but you're only showing 2. Well, they all 15? Like, they just keep saying showing 2.
motor vehicle, and tampering with evidence. Although Tylen was never definitively linked to the fatal shots that killed Brandon Cooper, police records revealed that he had been involved in multiple similar robberies in the days leading up to the murder. These prior offences proved critical in court. As a result, Tylen Peaks was sentenced to 27 years to life in prison, while DeTravon Mitchell received 25 years to life. Ray and Ron, whose identities were never made public, were tried in juvenile court due to their lesser roles in Brandon Cooper's murder.
To the Cooper family, I want to start off by saying I'm sorry for the things that I put y'all through. I never meant for anything like that to happen. I'm not the monster they make me to be. I'm human, and all humans make mistakes. I just so happen to make it really bad.
The life you took, that fateful night, that fateful morning, was an amazing young man who would help anyone and literally get you the shirt off his back.
When Brandon Cooper kissed his wife goodnight on January 25th, he began his usual night shift as a Lyft driver, working to provide for his family. No one could have predicted that just hours later, his life would be tragically cut short.
Well, there you have it, man. Like I tell my Lyft drivers, Uber drivers, DoorDashers, any other apps that's out there, be safe, man. Just be safe. You never know who you picking up. You never know what they getting into, just got out of. You don't know, but just be safe. And keep that thing in your lap. Fuck it beside the seat. Fuck it, man. Don't do all that. Keep it in your lap. Especially if you Uber driving at night, man. I'm gonna let them see it. Hey, you see it. I don't trust y'all. But yeah, man, like, just be safe out here. You know, you can't be doing good for everybody. It's people that just want evil. You know, it's evil people in this world that don't want nothing but evil. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man. But just, it's been your boy Jay. You should have liked, comment, subscribe, man. We as a people got to do better, man. We got to do better. We don't like these stereotypes they put on us, but at the same time, like, 4 young niggas in a group ain't never been good. It's never been no positive. Y'all ain't walking down the street selling goddamn magazines. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't going door to door Jehovah's Witnessing or nothing. Like, it's only bad stuff coming from that. But yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And we out.